In the background, you could see Liv Morgan and Finn Balor getting out of the same car.
Wow.
So she's just blowing everyone in Judgment Day?
Yes.
That's why Carlito wants to join?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to join.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. 1, 2. Is this on?
The greatest trick CM Punk ever pulled was looking like a drug addict without ever taking any drugs.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano along with Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Two-man show.
Two-man show.
Yeah.
Getting ready for King and Queen of the Ring.
So progressive. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, if you're Cody Rhodes, it's Queen and King of the Ring.
That's right.
You know?
His wife told him to say that.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, most likely.
Yikes.
You know, she told him to say his promo, her promo from AEW.
That's
a couple
true.
weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was cringe as fuck. You getting more tired of Cody as the weeks go on?
Hey, so what's going on over here?
How you feel about that Cody Chodes, huh?
Oh, man.
You ready for MJF to show up and take that belt from him?
I would like that tomorrow.
Yeah, of course.
On SmackDown.
The next night after Mania. I finally won the belt! My dad couldn't win! MJF just comes out. Oh, your daddy's belt? You fucking mark!
Perfect.
Yeah. Right now, we only got 5 matches for King and Queen of the Ring. I hope it stays that way.
Right. That'd be great. I
You
love
know,
it.
We got to do predictions for it. I got to defend my belt.
Yeah.
It's my belt.
I got to win back my belt.
Yeah. And 5 matches. There's 2 on there that they could go either way. You know, the Intercontinental Championship, I feel like anything could happen.
Yes.
Except for Bronson Reed winning it. That's not happening.
Right.
And then Becky and Liv could go either way. Curious to see what you picked. Obviously, we'll find out later. I did pick one of those matches. I did pick a title change in one of those matches.
Really?
I'll just say that.
Oh.
Sounds like you didn't. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah.
I feel like a title's got to change hands. I know they're going to crown King and Queen, but
Right. But
feels like
still,
one of those will change. I don't know.
Especially because, like, we found out Logan Paul's title, the U.S. title, isn't on the line.
Right. That was, I guess, an easy way to get out of that tricky situation.
Yeah,
Because we were
like-
talking about, like, what's it going to be? A double pin, a DQ? Like, yeah.
Right.
So,
Does Cody just win it and relinquish it, you know?
right. Yeah. Just give it back
He
to him.
just merges the 2 belts.
Right. I thought it was a bad idea at first, but once you announce it and then you take it back, that's kind of weird.
Right.
It's kind of weak because now we all know it's going to happen.
Right.
It's a crossroads for the win. Whereas before going in, we're like, well, how are they going to end this match?
Right, exactly.
Because it's not going to end with Cody becoming the U.S. champ.
Like, you basically just told us Cody's winning.
Yeah. No matter what.
So,
Right. But another pay-per-view at 12 p.m. on a Saturday.
hey.
And then next month, another one at 12 p.m., right? I think it's like around the same time
Is that
at least.
Clash of the Castle?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So-
I love this.
3 straight pay-per-views
Nice.
in like Saturday morning. You know, I really don't mind it
Right.
because you don't lose like your Saturday night plans.
True.
If you had any.
Yeah.
And I've always hated the Sunday night pay-per-views because work's the next morning.
Yes.
And I'm staying up late editing and all that, so that's a problem. Plus with Hogwash, you know, it's like, 2 podcasts on a Sunday, that's rough.
Right.
So yeah, I don't mind the Saturday morning ones. Although in a recent interview, Dana White said that soon WWE is going back to Sundays for pay-per-views. Did you see that?
I did.
Because he's like, Power Slap on Friday. It's like, first of all, Power Slap
Right.
on Friday, UFC on Saturday, and then WWE on Sunday. It's like, that sucks.
Yeah, no one wants to watch that much.
No.
You know, like, and honestly, why would they schedule a UFC and a WWE the same weekend?
I don't know. I mean,
That doesn't make sense.
what if it's in the same place? What if it's in the same location? Maybe. Not every WWE fan's a UFC fan, but there are
right?
plenty.
But they would hope, like, oh, maybe some WWE fans will come to UFC, and maybe
Right.
some UFC fans will go to WWE.
Yeah.
Are they gonna fight for real?
They do fight for
Yeah.
Oh my! I went to a UFC pay-per-view a few years ago. It was in Houston in 2021 because it was one of like the few cities that were allowing them to do it at the moment because of COVID restrictions.
Right.
But yeah, like fans were fighting all over the arena.
Nice.
Like you go to a football game, you might see a couple that get drunk, football, but like
Usually Bills fans.
yeah. But like UFC, I guess UFC and boxing is different because they're literally watching people fight.
Right.
And they get all amped up. They wish, and like deep down, they wish they were like tough enough
Correct.
to be
And,
a fighter.
You're 7 beers deep.
We
and
saw like there were like 10 fights
That's
in
right.
the stands.
They're just plants.
And it was kind of great because sometimes you had to wait like 15 minutes in between a fight.
Right.
And it's like, oh, well, there's a fight over there. Oh, there. And this was like in our area. So imagine like the whole arena, how many fights were going on.
Right, exactly.
It's fucking insane.
That's insane.
Like, I'm surprised we don't hear like, oh, yeah, 10 fans died at the UFC 300.
Right.
Oh,
God, wait till they start wanting to slap the shit out of each other.
Oh, fans are just slapping each other in the stands. Yeah.
Good God.
I'm hoping that's just going to be for like maybe like a few pay-per-views, like maybe the main 4, like Royal Rumbles on a Sunday. I could see them doing that. Although I can't see Royal Rumble. No, Royal Rumble's never going to be on a Sunday again as long as the NFL, the AFC and NFC championships play on that Sunday. But
Correct.
yeah, maybe obviously WrestleMania's 2 nights, maybe SummerSlam next year or something. We'll see.
I think that they like doing the Saturdays because I think it keeps their attendance higher.
Yeah. Right.
Because, like, especially like a Royal Rumble, like, you're not going to get out of there till like at least 11.
Yeah.
Sometimes, midnight, depending if you're on the East Coast or whatever.
Right.
So that means you're not bringing as many kids.
Yeah.
You don't want to keep them out that late.
Yeah, I like the switch to Saturday, whether it's, the afternoon or at night. I hope it stays that way, but it seems like, there's going to be at least a few exceptions.
Right.
But let's before we get to Raw and SmackDown, we have to thank a new patron. So thank you to Whisper in the Wind.
Thank you.
Dude. It's funny. There was like a new like meme video out this week of like this soccer fan dancing. Mm-hmm. You've seen it, right? And it's like, oh, Jeff Hardy in the stand. It's like he's basically just doing Jeff Hardy.
Right. They're like Jeff Hardy coming out to save his brother from being beaten to death.
Is that Jeff Hardy or Jeff Harvey? I don't know.
Yeah.
But thank you to Whisper in the Wind. Make sure you go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. You get the weekly Monday Night War podcast, which, by the way, this week we're going to have a special guest, and his name is Eric the Slamilton Hamilton.
First appearance.
Filling in for Joe Pisano. Yes, first appearance.
Yes.
We're going to be covering In Your House 4.
Yeah.
It's the infamous Sean dropping the title to Dean Douglas.
Oh.
And then what happens after?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know either? No. It's interesting for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So you get the weekly Monday Night War podcast. You get all the pay-per-view recaps, including, obviously, Saudi Mania, King and Queen of the Ring this Saturday. Also, WrestleMania, this past WrestleMania, Backlash, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And also check out the What's Wrong with Wrestling draft, where we book our own pay-per-views. That's always a lot of fun. And also, we played through AEW Fight for Never.
Yeah, we frustrated through AEW.
And that
Fight Forever.
it's a terrible game, but we had a lot of laughs playing it.
We did. Someone
Especially when I
posted,
create all of our wrestlers.
a friend of mine posted he found it at Walmart for $3.
$3! Fuck! I should have waited like 2 more weeks.
I know. $3.
No, but it was worth it just to do that episode for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And then in the pipeline,
Yeah.
greatest or worst promo
Bracket.
bracket
Part 3.
3 parts. That's how many
Yeah.
bad promos there are.
I'm working on it right. Yo, there's gonna be a 4. Trust me. I already have a list of like more than what we need.
Oh,
so
perfect.
Yeah, I'm working on it. That should be for June. I think I can get it finished so that we could do it for June.
Perfect.
So that's coming out. Worst promo bracket part 3, which is every fan's favorite podcast that we've ever done.
Absolutely.
Including mine. Like, you know, going back and watching your own podcast is kind of like, you know, an actor like watching their own movies back. It's
Right.
But I constantly go back and watch our worst promo brackets.
I'll listen to them.
just because
for sure.
they're so fucking good.
Yeah, absolutely. You wait like a few months and then you kind of forget some
Yeah.
of them. Yeah.
It's so great. But yeah, patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. Once again, as always, if we get to 1,000 subs in 1 month, I'm going to shave my goddamn head.
Yeah.
I look just like this guy.
Right. You're going to lose that beautiful hair of head.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also make the beard a goatee.
Ooh.
What?
He's going to go full Stone Cold.
We'd have to do like a what if episode and then see how long I could do Stone Cold for without dying.
Right.
All right, what if?
Or
Number 5.
or we get you like a blue cape with like the rattlesnake logo and you film like a video like how he's just kind of in it.
Yeah.
The Watcher's in it. you
Oh
know?
my god. It's me cosplaying as Stone Cold, cosplaying as the Watcher.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's great. Oh my god, I love that idea. I hate that it would require me doing so much goddamn work and editing.
Sure.
But I love that idea so much that we have to do that.
I know.
If we get to 1,000 subs, you know, the power is yours. Just like Captain Planet said,
Yeah.
you know? Anyways, yeah, patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. All right.
He also said, don't let her or he'll turn you into a fucking tree.
That's true. Yeah.
He said that.
Don Cheadle. Greatest Captain Planet of all time.
Absolutely.
All right, SmackDown opens with Bianca Belair versus Tiffany Stratton, Queen of the Ring quarterfinals match. Some people thought maybe Stratton was going to get pulled from this match.
Yes.
You heard about that controversy?
I did.
I was thinking about saving it for news, but I guess it is more relevant now.
It is. It is.
So Stratton pissed off some fans over the weekend. And actually, it was like last Tuesday, not even the weekend.
Yeah.
She posted a video of her knocking Jade Cargill off the apron from like that 8-woman tag.
I think so, yeah.
And she added a soundbite of Shuni da Rapper. Hold on.
Who are you?
Yes.
It's Shuni da Rapper yelling black bitch. So like she's punching Jade and then it's
Right.
the soundbite black bitch. And fans were thinking she might be taken off the tournament or even fired,
Right.
but
And
she wasn't.
a fan actually made it, apparently.
Okay, right. Oh, she just reposted it.
Reposted it. Yes.
Right. Instead, the Instagram story was deleted. You know, I get it. Like sometimes wrestlers go further than what the company wants them to do, which I'm sure that's why it was deleted right away.
Sure.
And this was the case. But like to the fans, she upset. Like, yeah, you're a mark. That's what she, you know, you're supposed to not like her.
Right. That's kind of
what
what she
heels
was
do.
going for. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
no, absolutely
it
there
is.
are instances where it can go too far and
Yeah.
you know, being reprimanded is acceptable, but like I don't know, people are like, there needs to be an investigation. Like, what the fuck?
I know.
It's a TV show. Like, come on.
The thing like we always bring up is, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio plays the most evil person in the world in Django Unchained.
Right.
But like were people like cancel him? It was like no, he's acting.
He's acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's playing a character
Right.
too.
Even Samuel Jackson was like, go on, say it.
Yeah. Right.
And Leo was like, I don't want to.
That's why when you watch Django, spoiler alert, when he gets killed, it's one of the most satisfying kills in movie history.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyways, Tiffany versus Belair.
Yeah.
Queen of the Ring, quarterfinals. Stratton yanked Belair down by her hair on the apron, and Belair's leg got caught in the ropes. So Stratton continued to attack her leg throughout the match, and Belair was selling her leg injury. This is kind of becoming like too often with WWE matches. Like almost every baby face this week had a knee injury that they were selling.
Right, yeah.
Every single one.
What? Yeah.
It's a little much. Like, maybe sell something else. I get it. You want your baby faces to be vulnerable. Like, oh, look, this is why they're struggling.
Right, against the odds,
But it could be an arm injury.
Yeah.
I feel like Gunther was the only one that mixed it up because Jay was his arm, right? Yeah, Jay had an arm thing.
Yeah.
That Gunther was working on.
Right, yeah.
Everyone else had a knee thing.
Yeah.
Belair went for the KOD, but Stratton landed on her feet. Then Belair gave Stratton a German suplex, but Stratton flipped and landed on her front. And the view of Stratton's ass on the screen made the entire IWC.
Yes.
People were freaking out about that.
Right. They're like, wait, Instagram, what?
Yeah. No, I think we should forgive her. Yeah, all's forgiven.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. The finish of this match was really good, though. Mm-hmm. And, it's interesting. I don't know what it is lately, but matches I feel have been better on TV lately.
Sure.
Maybe that's because they're getting more freedom than when Vince was around.
It could be.
Like, especially the finishes to matches.
Yeah.
Like, are way more unique than they have been in the past.
Yeah.
Like, the finish is the most important part to me.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about how you finish.
Right.
Stratton went for the prettiest moonsault, but Belair got up and hit Stratton, who fell and landed on the top rope, and then Belair just grabbed her and hit the KOD for the win. After the match, Kathy Kelly interviewed Belair, who said, "My knee isn't 100%, but I didn't become the EST by making excuses." And the crowd chants EST, and Belair says, "Nothing is stopping me from becoming Queen of the Ring."
Perfect.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well.
But that's like already, like I think we were talking about this last week. You and Joe had Stratton winning the whole thing.
Yeah.
And she's out.
Right.
Semifinal, she's out.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the other one later. Backstage, Logan Paul was about to walk into Nick Aldis's office when L.A. Knight walked out of it. Mm-hmm. The two had a brief stare down, and then Logan walked into Aldis's office. So
Logan Paul versus LA Knight, SummerSlam U.S. title.
there you go.
Boom.
Nailed it.
If he doesn't win Money in the Bank.
Right. Yeah. I don't know if Knight's ever winning the world championship.
They could have put him on Raw and they could have made him a serious. I would much rather see LA Knight fighting for that title than Jey Uso.
Yeah, I'd rather have LA Knight be a heel champion.
Yeah.
Or, than Damian Priest.
I
mean, you could have had LA Knight be that champ and then Drew fights him at, Clash at the Castle.
Right. Yeah.
Makes more sense.
I think this is wasted talent for sure.
Yeah.
He's too good.
He's so good. Maybe it's, I don't know.
And that's
but Priest is old too. I was like, maybe it's an age thing, but Priest is old. Maybe it's just Triple H feels like he's already as over as he's going to get, and the belt's certainly not going to add to that because he's already so over. I don't know. Maybe that's their feeling.
It could be.
Yeah.
Like you're bigger than the title.
Right.
Almost.
Yeah.
Right.
So we have LA Knight versus Tama Tonga, King of the Ring quarterfinals match. Backstage before the match.
Oh my God.
Time to go.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
What in the fuck?
What the fuck? Tama
Wow.
Tonga.
Right.
Hey, this guy looks pretty good. I don't know. I think he's a good addition to the bloodline.
So he never needs a microphone ever again.
He didn't even have one. Like, he doesn't need to be on TV ever again. Yeah. All right, so we're going to film this little backstage segment. Just act like you're getting pumped up for the match.
Just act normal. He can't do it.
Can't
He
do it.
Can't act normal.
Can't be normal. What the fuck, man? That is some Looney Tunes cartoon shit.
Right.
Like Vince McMahon was watching and he was like,
Such good shit.
Right. He's the fucking Tasmanian devil.
was that just for Vince?
It was.
Is he recruiting him for his new league?
Yeah.
The all shit wrestling?
All Vince wrestling.
All Vince wrestling. Yeah. That was awful. And then Paul Heyman asked Solo Sikoa, have you talked to him today. Of course, meaning Roman Reigns. And Solo says, all the time, wise man.
Yeah.
And Heyman's like, Gah!
Yeah, all the time. I do it all the time.
Yeah. Also, before the match, Carmelo Hayes interrupted LA Knight's interview, but Knight put him in his place. We have "We Want Roman" chants for the match. Like, Roman, they're missing the fuck out of him right now. He just left. 3 years, and look, it was like half. There were still like half the fans that were all, loving Roman.
Sure.
They even wanted Roman over Cody.
Yeah.
But like, now they just want him back so bad. Like, if Roman comes back and challenges Cody, they're going to cheer Roman and boo Cody out of the building.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Roman's coming back and challenging Cody.
If he does, I feel like...
That's got to be SummerSlam if that happens.
Sure, and I feel like Solo and the Tongas would cost him the title.
Maybe.
Like, they would turn on him.
Yeah, but then Cody winning with their help, I don't know about that.
Right. Or Cody beats him clean and then they beat the shit out of him.
I see that.
Yeah.
And then at some point, whenever The Rock's fucking available, I was talking about him as the tribal chief the whole time.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest rumors that Solo keeps talking about the tribal chief. I'm talking to the tribal chief. They never say Roman, really.
Right, right.
The tribal chief to him could be The Rock. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Certainly seems like that's the direction they're going.
Yeah.
Knight hit the elbow and set up for the BFT, but Tongaloa pulled his brother out of the ring. So Knight kicked him while sliding out. And then Knight dared Solo to hit him, but he didn't. And then he got back in the ring and Tonga hit his finisher for the win. It's kind of weird because Tonga has the same finishing move as R-Truth.
Yeah.
Like, that's not...
The lie detector.
The lie, that's what it's called. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
The fucking lie detector.
Wow.
The same finisher as R-Truth. You got to come up with something different, I think.
Yeah, please.
And then backstage, Carmelo Hayes made fun of LA Knight for losing, so Knight shoves him, and Lil Nate gets in the middle of them as they yell at each other.
Good job, Lil Nate.
Yeah. But, I mean... that's obviously a match coming up soon.
Yeah, I can see that.
Is LA Knight going to lose again?
I hope not.
But Melo just got there, and Melo loses later in this show.
Yeah.
Melo can't just keep losing.
I mean, neither can LA Knight.
Right.
So,
next up, we have Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul contract signing, moderated by Nick Aldis. That's the important thing. Let's remember this later in this segment. Moderated by Nick Aldis. He's the boss, right?
Yes.
He's in charge?
Yes.
Okay, let's remember that.
Okay. So
Paul brought a lawyer and some Prime boys, and that's boys spelled B-O-I-S.
Of course. Yes.
So I'm so sick. I'm so sick of Cody Rhodes doing that.
What do you want to talk about?
Yeah, thanks. Cody mentions a War Games match from 1992. He's like, oh, it happened 32 years ago, 32 years to the day. And he's like, and Logan Paul, he doesn't fucking know about that. It's like...
War Games match from 32 years ago? Bottom right?
Who are you?
I think most people don't fucking know about that.
Yeah.
Because War Games isn't as memorable as it's been in the past few years.
Right.
There's a reason the match went away for 2 decades.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just again, that's like a douche heel thing.
Right.
Oh, Logan Paul, you don't remember War Games from when before you were born?
Right.
Like, yeah, it was before he was born.
Yeah.
It's like he should. Why not mention War Games from 31 years ago? Because that's when their leader was the Shock Master.
Perfect.
That's when the Shock Master debuted and won.
Fuck.
Yeah. Cody says he tells Logan Paul he's gonna soon become a Grand Slam champion when he takes Logan's U.S. title at King and Queen of the Ring. Logan looks over the contract and then rips it in half as the crowd chants, "You can't read." Logan says he's not defending the U.S. title in their match, and his lawyer reveals a new contract that states only the undisputed WWE Championship is on the line. And then
Tim Allen?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Nick Aldis tells Logan, we're not doing this. It's bad business. It's unprofessional. I won't stand for it. And then Logan's lawyer has one line. And I think he might be like related to...
Who are you?
To that guy.
Okay.
He might be related to the minister.
Yeah.
And he just says, are you threatening my client? And really, that was too good of acting for what he actually did.
True.
And that was it. That was his only line.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Then Cody says, don't worry, Nick. You're doing a great job. Don't let anyone ever tell you you're not doing a great job. It's a really shitty way of saying you're doing a bad job.
Yeah, right. That's like me going like, hey, Andrew,
Yeah.
I respect you.
Oh, thanks. Huh.
You're the GOAT. I respect the fuck out of you.
You know what? Yeah, it's like he did the same thing last week, didn't he? Because we made fun of it.
Yeah.
He's like, Eric, a lot of people say you're a piece of shit, but I'm not going to say that, even though you are.
Even though, right. A lot of people, not me,
Yeah.
but a lot of people.
So he's like, yeah, Nick Aldis, don't worry. You're doing a great job. Let me take care of this for you. You can go. And Nick Aldis leaves.
Nick Aldis fucks right off.
You're the boss.
Right.
You just told Logan Paul, like, fuck off.
Yeah.
Cody's
Go.
like, hey, get out of here. All right.
Okay, Cody.
Yeah.
I love you.
He beat me for the NWA championship. You know,
Yeah,
I guess I got to go.
I guess he has my number.
So Logan signs the new contract and he says, as my brother Jake Paul told his next victim, Mike Tyson, sign the contract, big boy. And he throws it at Cody. So Cody gets up and he says, listen here, you fly-by-night human hat rack.
Okay.
Was it
Human
is that
hat
something
rack?
his dad said like 32 years ago at War Games?
Probably.
Probably.
To the day.
Cody says the honeymoon is over. After our match, you're going to find out exactly who Logan Paul is. You mentioned Mike Tyson. Good, because in 8 days, a WWE Hall of Famer is going to knock your brother out.
Okay.
The fight's not in 8 days.
No.
Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson is not at King and Queen of the Ring.
Correct.
It's in July.
Yeah.
He just kind of fucked up that line, but
Yeah, that's fine.
all right. Cody says in Saudi Arabia, a future WWE Hall of Famer is going to beat you. So you want me to sign the contract? Is that what you want? And he signs the contract.
Yeah.
And Logan tries to hit him with his belt, but Cody ducks and clotheslines Logan out of the ring. And then Cody beat up the Prime Boys and powerbombed one of them through a table. And then Cody picks up the U.S. title and then tosses it to Logan. And that's it.
That's it.
But, just like every contract signing, someone's got to go through a table.
Correct.
Might as well be one of the Prime fuck boys that were in the ring.
Fuck Prime Boys.
Fuck Prime Boys. Yeah.
Prime. No, you had it right. Prime fuck boys.
Prime fuck boys.
Yeah.
These are prime fuck boys.
Prime. You got to pay extra.
Wow. Yeah. Next up, we have Nia Jax. Look, Cody versus Logan Paul. I'm sure it's going to be a great match.
Absolutely.
But their build and feud,
Right.
not very good.
Yeah.
Not good at all. All right, Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill, Queen of the Ring quarterfinals match. Jade gave Nia a big spine buster, so Nia rolled out of the ring and pulled Jade out too. Nia threw Jade towards the barricade, and Jade's daughter was in the front row. And Jade was telling her daughter, like, oh, it's okay, it's okay. But then Nia grabbed Jade, threw her out of the way. Jade's daughter booed Nia, gave her a thumbs down. But then Nia went right into the kid's face and said, your mom sucks.
Nice.
And the kid yelled, no, she doesn't.
I've done that to kids
Yeah?
before.
Have you?
Yeah.
You're a terrible
Dad's
person.
being an asshat. I'm like, your dad fucking sucks. You're adopted. He doesn't even love you.
Yeah, dodgeball. So Jade super kicks Nia. It was funny. I remember when Jade brought her daughter to AEW shows.
Yeah.
And this was years ago. So like her daughter was like 3 or something.
Right.
And she was crying the whole time. And it was because she hated AEW, just like everyone else.
Exactly.
She was just like, why this wrestling company sucks?
Right. Everyone.
When are we going to leave?
Everyone talked about them signing Jade Cargill. They didn't talk about them signing her daughter.
Yeah.
She signed.
She signed.
Right. Next, they're going to get it's like, did you notice in Cody's celebration after Mania, after he won the title, Brody Lee's son was in the ring with him?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Like after it went off the air?
I think when everyone was in there, like lifting him on the shoulders. Yeah.
I didn't recognize him without his mask.
Yeah, right.
It would have been great if he was dressed as
-1
or -1, right?
Yeah, it would have been amazing.
That would have been great. But no, I remember when Jade won the TBS championship in AEW, and then like even though she was a heel, they tried to make it a babyface moment. They're like, "Oh, look, she's got her daughter," and their daughter was just crying her eyes
Right.
out.
She's like, I hate it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Nia tried to hit Jade with a chair, but Jade grabbed it from her, and then Jade hit Nia with the chair, and she got DQ'd. She's still green, this Jade Cargill. She doesn't know the rules.
Yeah. This would have been the perfect time for that button, like, welcome to Jurassic Park, you dumb fuck.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
Right. They continue to fight after the match and were eventually separated by officials. Nia advances and faces Belair on Friday for the semifinals. So both, you guys picked Stratton. I picked Jade Cargill. They're both out.
Both out.
Yeah.
Are bracket busters.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't even know who wins between Nia and Belair at this point.
I do.
I'm guessing Nia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heel face.
And then, okay.
But that's a toss up. Who wins?
Yeah, it is.
You know?
It's a tough one. Yeah.
Do they like Lyra that much?
I know. It's odd.
They're like, well, TikTok, Becky's contract's expiring. We've got another Irish girl ready to go.
I know. But I guess SmackDown is live in Saudi Arabia. Or at least they're going to tape in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, really?
Because it hasn't.
okay.
I don't think SmackDown's been taped. I think it's like it's happening in Saudi Arabia. So I guess they'll tape it during the day and then it'll air at night. But I'm pretty sure that's what's happening because we don't have the SmackDown results already.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We have DIY versus Angel and Berto of Legado del Fantasma with A-Town Down Under on commentary.
Down under.
There was a little Johnny wrestling chant at the start of the match.
Right. Haven't heard that in a while.
It was interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny got the hot tag and cleaned house, so Elektra Lopez knocked him off the top rope while Escobar distracted the ref, but the ref saw part of it, so she ejected them. And then DIY unzips their pants and they win with meat in the middle. After the match, Corey Graves and Wade Barrett mentioned the QR code that popped on the screen during the match, and they played a video of the last QR code.
Yeah.
It's funny, like this was like the first time they're mentioning
the QR codes
codes.
and like actually showing it. For those who don't have a cell phone, a computer, or a laptop, a tablet.
For those of you podcasters that aren't doing this bullshit this go around.
Yeah, right.
Here's the last video, and it was Bray Wyatt's therapist. And her name is Wendy Lucho, which is an anagram for Uncle Howdy. Because if you rearrange all the letters in her name, you could spell Uncle Howdy.
So Wendy Chu, main roster?
Wendy Chu. Yeah, that's it. Next up, Byron Saxton interviews AJ Styles backstage. He's like, AJ, you lost at Backlash. Now what? What now?
AJ, you suck.
Well, yeah, I guess I suck.
Right.
Styles says, next week I go into Nick Aldis's office and we find out where we go from there. Meanwhile, he's standing next to his fucking office.
Yeah.
Hey, AJ, it's right there.
Right.
Go in now.
Was there a line?
Yeah.
There may have been
So
a
next
line.
week, I'm going to fly to wherever SmackDown. Wait, next week, you're flying to Saudi Arabia just to meet with Nick Aldis? He's right fucking there.
Yes.
He's right there, AJ.
AJ!
That better be on SmackDown this week.
Right.
And then he's not on King and Queen of the Ring at all. He does nothing. I just flew here to go in your standing room only office.
Can you fucking imagine? That would be amazing.
Your office that just has a fake plant and a TV in the corner.
Right.
Like all offices.
Like what everyone did during COVID when they had to work from home.
Yeah.
Here's a fake plant, a motivational poster.
Yeah. Also backstage, Bayley got into some stupid confrontation with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven, and they're going to do something next week. Good God.
Let's talk next
Good
week.
God, has
In
Bayley...
the ring.
Like, it's not Bayley's fault, but they're just not booking Bayley to do anything with this title. Nothing at all.
Well, also...
Why even have this title?
Right.
There's no point. You're feuding with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven?
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah.
Is there no one else?
And if you really think about it, the last time Bayley was a face...
Yeah.
she still had the sideways ponytail and the wacky arm guys.
Yeah.
She hasn't been a face in years. And the character that she built to turn heel does not work good as a face.
She's still the same person.
Yes.
The annoying laugh. That bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, it's not good.
Oh boy.
This was a mistake.
Mistakes were made.
Next up, we have the main event of SmackDown: Randy Orton versus Carmelo Hayes, King of the Ring quarterfinals match. Orton signed a young girl's hoodie while he was coming out, and then he tried to fist bump her, but she turned around to show her dad.
Yeah.
So Randy fist bumped another girl instead and was like, okay, whatever. But the dad told the original girl, oh, turn around, he's trying to fist bump you. And then she turned around, but by that point, Randy already turned around.
Yes.
And didn't see her, and she was like, I fucked up.
Fuck.
Everyone's like, you fucked up. You fucked up.
Right.
Yeah.
They beat the shit out of that kid.
It was funny because that happened like last year too. I think Cody gave a kid his weight belt, and then Cody tried to like high five him, but the kid turned around to show his dad, like, look, I got the belt. Cody's like, all right, cool. All right, bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. So kids, don't turn around too early. That's
Ever.
the lesson.
Yeah.
Mello smacked Orton in the back of the head early in the match.
Yeah, what the fuck?
So Randy snapped and threw Mello out of the ring, or into the ring post a couple times, then out of the ring. Then Orton tried to drop Mello on the announce table, but Mello landed on his feet. But then Orton tripped him, then dropped him on the announce table twice, but the fans chanted for more, so he did it again. Orton was selling a knee injury throughout the match.
Yeah. I like how Orton dropping people on a table is now just one of his signature moves.
Yeah, really. Vintage Orton!
Vintage Orton. Remember when he almost killed one of Jinder Mahal's guys?
Yes.
Like,
That
I
was so
still
great.
love that face. He walked away. He's like, ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Because it was so real.
It was.
Because he saw how he landed on that table.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, he's dead.
That's great. Mello tried to punt Orton's head,
Yeah, what the fuck?
but Randy Orton does that.
So he saw it coming.
Yeah, but Randy moved and he hit the scoop slam. Then Hayes hit a code breaker, but he calls it the first 48.
Yeah.
And then Hayes went for his finisher off the top rope, but Orton moved. Randy hit the draping DDT and went for the RKO, but Hayes countered and almost won with a roll-up. And you knew, as soon as you heard that this was going to be a match, like you knew the end of this match was going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Because Carmelo Hayes is athletic as fuck. And it's
sure.
Randy Orton. You're like, what crazy RKO are they going to do? Mm-hmm. Mello goes for a springboard crossbody, but Orton countered with an RKO for the win.
Yeah.
And it was great.
It was
you knew
beautiful.
it was coming, too, and it didn't matter. It was still great. And
Right.
Orton's so good at it. Like, he waited till the very, very, very last moment to put his arms up to do the RKO. It
Yeah.
was a great finish. Orton advances to the semifinals to face Tama Tonga this Friday.
I hope that like they actually do something with Carmelo Hayes
Yeah.
where like he reminds me of Ricochet. Like Ricochet is always going to give you an amazing match.
Right.
But they're like, well, that's what you're here for, to make other people look good.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like Hayes is not great on the mic yet, but I think he's better than Ricochet. Ricochet's like every time he talks, it's cringe. You know?
Yeah,
I think he's
right.
got better mic skills than Ricochet. So maybe he can go further. Kathy Kelly tries to interview Orton, but the Bloodline walks out, and Orton says, "Does the Bloodline think they can intimidate me? Let me introduce myself, Edge. I'm Randy freaking Orton, 14-time World Heavyweight Champion, soon to be King of the Ring. Tama, next week I'm going to introduce my foot directly up your ass. And then I will reintroduce you to the three most deadly, dangerous letters in sports entertainment. RKO. And he was slobbering all over that mic so hard that Batista was like coming at home watching
Batista
it.
was like, geez, tone it down.
Give me what I want! Soak that mic.
Jesus.
Amazing. Yeah.
God, remember that? You're like, ooh.
So
You
there
know,
you go.
if this was heel Orton, instead of like saying like I'm gonna introduce my foot directly up your ass,
Yeah.
I would introduce my foot directly to the side of your head.
Right.
You know,
That's true.
Punt his head off.
That's true. Orton versus Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
I can't see Orton losing this match. I'm sorry.
No.
It's almost ridiculous that Tonga's in this tournament.
I know.
Like his first match is like the first match in the tournament.
Right. I mean, I guess you can't have Solo lose.
That's why it's not Solo.
Yeah.
Yeah. But all right, moving on to Raw. We open with Sami Zayn, who gives a fiery speech vowing to remain the Intercontinental Champion at King and Queen of the Ring.
Right.
But Chad Gable walks out with Alpha Academy, and fucking Gable, he's in a Rocky Balboa robe.
Yeah.
Like the Rocky Balboa robe.
Right.
Black and yellow. It's great.
Yeah.
And he reminds Sammy, that he trained him to beat Gunther at WrestleMania. He says, it's my fault for being too nice. Just like I've been too nice to these clowns. And he berates Maxine, Tozawa, and Otis. And the fans want Otis to stand up to Gable so bad. They've really bought into this. Because, they don't give a fuck about Maxine.
No.
They don't give a fuck about Tozawa. Then when he mentions Otis, they all cheer.
Right.
And they're just begging for him to turn on him.
Like the sign that said "Free Otis."
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Free Britney.
Free Willie.
Otis should start making those cringy Britney Spears videos where he's just dancing with knives.
Oh,
it's like
Jesus.
Free Otis.
Get him out of Chad Gable's conservatorship.
The problem is they freed Britney and then she started dancing with knives. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe they shouldn't have freed her.
Right.
Yeah. Sammy asks Maxine, Tozawa, and Otis, how much longer are you going to put up with this crap? And then Gable tells Sammy in Saudi Arabia, I'm not just taking your title, I'm taking your soul. And then Sammy says, well, that's in 5 days, but we have a match scheduled for tonight, so let's do it right now. So we have Sammy versus Gable.
Yep. Which,
Fair's fair.
I don't mind.
No.
They're both great.
Sammy clotheslines Gable out of the ring. His students help him up, but he yells at them. Then Gable told Maxine to hit Sammy while he was distracting the ref, but she wouldn't do it. Gable also used Maxine as a shield. Then Gable told Tozawa to hit Sammy, but he couldn't do it. So Gable ejects Tozawa and Maxine, like as if he was a referee. He's like,
But the referee does that.
yeah. Then Sammy went for the haluva kick, but Gable countered with the ankle lock, but Sammy grabbed the rope. Gable threw Sammy out of the ring and wanted Otis to hit Sammy, but he couldn't do it either, so Gable smacked the shit out of him.
Power slap.
It was a power slap, it's true. Then Gable tried to hit Sammy with the Intercontinental Championship, but Sammy ducked and gave him the exploder suplex in the corner. Sammy set up for the haluva kick, but Otis clotheslined Sammy while the ref wasn't looking, and then Gable won with Chaos Theory.
Yep.
After the match, the crowd... Did you see what the crowd was chanting?
Yeah.
To Gable's music?
Yeah.
You suck. You suck. Fucking great.
Yes. It's happening.
I mean, really.
Kurt Angle's just going to show up one day and be like, I got the test reevaluated and it turns out Gable's my son. That makes way more sense.
Yeah. Really.
Yeah.
And then someone's about to beat up Gable, but Kurt Angle runs out and beats the guy up, and he's like, Gable's worth $12 million.
My son.
I don't know if Angle could do it at this point, but it would be cool if he was Gable's heel manager.
It would.
That would
And
be
then you
awesome.
get the Creed brothers.
Because then it's no more goofy Kurt, which that's all we've seen the past 5 years.
For sure.
Is goofy Kurt Angle. In the Shield. Remember when he was in the Shield for one night? And he was just like,
hey, look what I did.
yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, no, I'd love a heel Kurt Angle manager managing Chad Gable and the Creed brothers.
It'd be awesome.
It'd be like a reinvigoration of Team Angle.
Yep.
God, I would nut.
I know. That would be pretty good. Later backstage, Bronson Reed tells Sammy, Gable wants your soul, but look into my eyes. I'm soulless. Yeah. And on Saturday, I'm getting my biggest payday yet. It's like, well, I believe that. It's your first Saudi Mania. So Reed leaves, but then Otis appears and apologizes to Sammy. And Sammy tells Otis, I know you're sorry. I know you're a good guy. I've been in your shoes before. The sooner you stop listening to him and start listening to them, meaning the fans, you're going to be a lot better off. And then later, Gable's talking to the Creed brothers when Otis walks up, and Gable tells the Creed brothers, hey, think about what I said, and as they walk away.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know where that's headed. Otis tells Gable that he apologized to Sammy, and Gable thinks Otis like did it to trick Sammy. He's like, "Oh, that's great, yeah." He's like, and then I booked your plane ticket. I guess WWE doesn't pay for Otis.
I guess not.
Everyone gets that Saudi chartered plane,
Right.
But not Otis.
He has to go in a canoe. They put him in a dog kennel.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, he basically intimidates Otis into agreeing that he's going to help him beat Sammy at the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Next up, we go backstage, and LWO finds that someone beat up Cruz del Toro, and Ray assumes it was Carlito. Later in the show, Carlito confirms that he did it.
Right.
So what's with the
Hey,
big...
did Carlito do this? Yeah, I did.
This is like when you play like SmackDown. What was SmackDown 2? Mm-hmm. Like on the PS2 or whatever. And it's like every week someone's just randomly attacked backstage, and it's like, oh, this is a little repetitive.
Right,
It's just like that's just what's happening here.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Braun Breaker versus Kale Dixon.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is this? Have you ever heard of him before?
No.
No?
It's probably local jobber.
Local jobber.
Yeah.
Michael Cole said he's on. He's like, oh, he's from NXT Level Up.
What the?
Yeah.
What the?
Like as like, what is even that?
That's the equivalent of AEW Dark.
Yeah. Hey, Michael. Hey, Michael.
Fucking Mark!
Yes. Yeah.
That's Kale Dixon from NXT Level Up. NXT Level Up, the show where if you're not good enough to be on NXT, you're on this show.
Yes.
Level Up to get to be good enough for NXT.
Right.
Where it's Saved by the Bell meets wrestling.
Yeah.
That's it.
You've got to earn experience.
Yeah. So Braun looks at his opponent like he's nothing, because he is. And then Braun Breaker starts talking to himself, and he says, what are we doing? First, I'm left out of the King of the Ring tournament. And then he snaps and immediately spears Dixon. Dixon rolls out of the ring, but Breaker spears him again. And then Michael Cole said, Breaker runs 23 miles per hour. Whoa, step aside, Usain Bolt.
Right. Is he going to the fucking Olympics? Does Braun Breaker need to put his wrestling career on hold so he can go shatter every fucking record in the Olympics?
Because when he said that, I was like, wait, the fastest man alive runs 23 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And I Googled it to confirm, yes.
Yes.
Braun Breaker, Olympic sprinter. Wow.
Who knew?
Could you imagine? Like, all those guys are like 110 pounds. Here comes Braun Breaker. He's like 240. He just like clotheslines all of them. What the fuck? Why? What? What is there? What's the problem?
Right.
So Breaker brings Dixon back in the ring, but the ref says, stop, he's already dead, and just awards Breaker the match. Then the ref helps Dixon up, but Breaker runs the ropes and spears him again.
Knocked his Dixon side of him.
Yes. Then Breaker picks up the steel steps, but officials tell Breaker to stop, so he drops them, and for some reason, Dixon was like, I'm just going to crawl over here and place my head inside the steel steps. That's comfortable.
That's a safe space.
That's a safe space. So Breaker grabs a chair and hits Dixon with it while Dixon's head was on the steps.
Yeah.
Not too bright.
He's done that before, too.
Oh, he has?
Yeah.
In NXT?
Yeah.
Oh, he did that to Von Wagner?
Oh, yeah, he did.
That was when... because that
fucking
became...
caveman.
That became a big thing online because people thought like it was real.
Yeah. He's killing him for real.
He really got mad and killed him. That's what happened. Von Wagner's dead. Jesus.
Wait, he's still alive. Plans change.
Plans changed. Oh, what did I say? What did I say last? Oh, elbows changed. What was that?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Elbows change.
Elbows change. So Dixon was stretchered out of the arena. And then, like, we're backstage. They're putting him in the ambulance. And Kiana James walks up and asks Adam Pearce, she's like, what can I do? And Pearce is like, I don't have time for a blowjob right now. And then she just leaves.
She goes in the ambulance and blows him.
Like, it's so stupid. Kale Dixon, he's being loaded in the ambulance. Kiana James like, what can I do? He's like, nothing, you idiot. Like, are you a fucking surgeon? Like, are you going to fix his fucking neck?
Did you finish that pile of trailer hitches?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Did you get all the chrome off?
That's Kiana James right now.
Yeah.
She's Stacy Keibler, except without the lap dances in the middle of the ring.
Yeah. Or a
You know?
clipboard.
Yeah. Like if you're gonna do that, then just do it already.
Right.
Have Adam Pearce reenact the Vince. Have them reenact the Vince Stacy Keibler thing.
Definitely.
So then Pierce finds Breaker, and this is supposed to be a serious moment. But But Adam Pearce says, "I ain't never been good at math, but you need to make this add up for me. What were you thinking?" So this is a serious moment. He just crippled this guy that we'll never see again, probably featured Endeavor tomorrow.
Probably.
And he's making a Steiner math joke.
It's going to be future endeavored by life.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's making Steiner math jokes.
Yeah.
Okay. Breaker says you can't control me. You didn't put me in King of the Ring. That's on you.
Right. Who the fuck gets that mad about not being in King of the Ring?
Right.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yep. So next up we have Lyra Valkyria versus Io Sky, Queen of the Ring semifinals match. Becky hyped up Valkyria before the match because she's Irish and I like you because you're Irish.
Potatoes.
Hey, Eric, I like you because you're white. Oh. That's what they did there.
Yikes.
You've got some Italian in you, right?
Hey!
If you weren't Italian, I'd fucking hate you, Eric.
I know.
I know. That's why I remind you every week I'm Italian.
What they always say in the fucking suburbs, like, hey, Maron.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, my
Jesus.
Lyra put Io in some weird submission. It's kind of like Paige's old submission.
Paige, yeah.
A little bit, but stupider.
Real quick on that, on Paige, on topic of Paige.
Yeah.
You saw the fucking portal that they put like between New York and Dublin?
Yes.
Someone made a video where they unveiled it, and it was just like, Paige here. It was so good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so great. I remember being so happy when one of our fans, I was like, someone has to do the Venom thing where, instead of we are Vince Page, and then someone did it. Whoever that was, I forget because it was years ago, but that was awesome.
That was amazing.
Page here? What the hell are you? Page here? Bites his head off. Io hit her springboard drop kick, went for over the moonsault, but Lyra pulled her off the top rope. Lyra went for a tornado DDT, but Io threw her out of the ring. Io hit a springboard moonsault to Lyra outside. Lyra later hit the tornado DDT. Io once again went for over the moonsault, but Lyra grabbed Io's leg. Then Io powerbombed Lyra, went for over the moonsault for a third time, but Lyra moved out of the way, went for her finisher, but Io escaped, goes for a roll-up, but Io was under her, so Lyra just sat on Io, and she won with a roll-up.
There it is.
So it's Lyra versus Belair or Nia Jax in the finals in Saudi Arabia.
Right.
Like if it ends up, I would say even if it is Belair, I would say let Belair win it. Either one, like whoever wins between that match.
Yeah.
Because I don't think Lyra's ready for this.
Now, well, I mean, at the same time, they never do anything with.
King and Queen of the Ring.
Yeah, like
I feel like this is going to be different now because it's Triple H.
Yeah, right. They used to get title shots,
but that's
SummerSlam.
That's what Gunther said when he declared for the King of the Ring. He's like, I'm going to win King of the Ring and then choose what championship I want to go for.
Right.
So,
right.
I think we could have some faith in Triple H. Mm-hmm. The fact that he made it like important, like this tournament was important.
Yeah.
In the future, Vince would be like, 4 people are in the tournament. It's a 4-person tournament. It's like, what the fuck?
That's how Billy Gunn got his one title shot.
Yeah.
He won King of the Ring and he faced The Rock at SummerSlam.
Oh, okay.
That's where the whole like, and then your music hits, well, I'm an asshole.
Right, yeah, that was a SummerSlam match.
Yeah.
Billy Gunn.
Billy Gunn versus The Rock.
That couldn't have been the main event.
For the WWF title.
That was not was that the main event?
I can find out.
All right. What year was that? Like 01?
No, because I think
earlier.
Kurt won that. Maybe like 2000.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So after the match, Jackie Redmond tries to interview Lyra, but Io grabs the mic and screams in Japanese before leaving. Lyra can't believe she won, but as long as you believe, you could do anything. Again, this was a good match. It was a good match between Io and Lyra.
Yeah.
But if you're just going to cut boring babyface promos, then you're not going to do anything for my pee-pee. You know?
Correct.
And that goes for the men, too.
Yeah.
You know, like, if you're a great wrestler, but your promos suck, I'm just not that interested. So, I don't know. Are they really going to push her to the moon right away?
I mean,
she'd have to, I don't know. I like the idea of, the reason why I like Jade as Queen of the Ring was because then Belair could get jealous of her and turn on her. Obviously, that can't happen now, but maybe Belair could win it, and then Jade gets jealous of Belair and turns on her. But even if that doesn't happen, I like the idea of Nia being Queen of the Ring.
right.
Kind of like how Mabel was King of the Ring, like this giant monster. You know?
Yeah.
And if Nia's not winning a title anytime soon, because she's not, Queen of the Ring fits fine for her.
Right.
You know? So I like that. Backstage, Kayla Braxton was interviewing Dragunov when Ricochet walked up and said, "You and I are not done by a long shot." Oh, God! Oh! And then Braun Breaker speared Ricochet into some crates.
Now, it seemed like Dragunov kind of pushed Ricochet
Oh, yeah.
into it.
Really?
Like,
I didn't notice that.
separated them, you know, and dead.
But yeah, there goes Ricochet's winning streak.
Yeah.
First he loses to Dragunov. Now he's jobbing a Breaker pretty soon.
Right.
After the break.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. What?
Also, yeah, it doesn't. I guess this wasn't a SummerSlam.
No.
Oh, wait, maybe it was. SummerSlam 1999?
The Rock versus Billy Gunn for the WWF Championship.
Yeah.
The Rock versus Billy Gunn. WWF Championship.
Results.
Championship.
No, yep. The Rock beat Billy Gunn in a kiss my ass match.
What?
Yes. Oh, but it wasn't for the title. Okay.
In a kiss my ass match?
They just fought in a kiss my ass match.
So Rock won and then Billy had to kiss his ass?
I guess so. Because that was when Mankind beat Stone Cold and Triple H.
According to Bruce Pritchard, Rock hated having this match with Billy Gunn.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when Jesse Ventura was the special ref. Yeah, special ref.
All right, so after the break, trainers were checking on Ricochet as Pierce and Dragunov watched.
Yes.
What the fuck was Dragunov doing? Did you notice him standing there? Dragunov was just like, he was like fidgeting with his hands, and he was just like, he was like, what is happening?
Right. Well, like, before...
he's just too goofy for me.
Like, right, before Ricochet got, speared into oblivion.
Yeah.
Like, Ricochet was talking, and then Dragunov is just like...
Yeah, it's just...
He's making this face like Ricochet just fucking farted. Yeah. It's like, is that a fart?
It's very cartoony.
It is.
Again.
Yeah. He's great in the ring, but like his antics outside of that, like now I'm seeing it. They're super cartoony.
Yes. Yeah, I don't like it.
He's going to start doing the Tasmanian Devil things.
I mean, imagine Dragunov versus Tyler Bate. Good God. How are we going to tell these two apart?
One's whistling.
Right. Next up, we have Finn Balor and JD McDonough versus The Awesome Truth. Yeah. Backstage before the match, Truth is singing, "You put your right foot in, He's singing that to Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
Yeah. And then they leave, and Truth is like, "Man, what a great conversation I had with Pete Dunne."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miz walks up and says, "Oh, we got to worry about Carlito." And Truth says, "No, don't worry. Andre the Giant said he's going to have our back tonight."
I don't know how to tell you this.
Yeah. He's 83 years old
I
and
keep
he's
telling
dead.
you. He's 83 years old and he's dead.
Yeah. Miz says Andre passed away 30 years ago, and Truth says, "Passed away what?" And then Miz looks up and says, "Well, we really could use your help, Andre." And then Truth says, they say, "I'm crazy."
Comedy bullshit!
Hated it.
You know how bad I wanted Judgment Day to win the fucking tag titles here?
Right.
So we could end this bullshit.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Also, before the match, yeah, it's bad.
It's horrible.
It's horrible. Like, these shows are like vastly improved since the Triple H era.
Yes.
But we still have the truth comedy bullshit. It's not good.
Yeah. I hate it.
Also before the match, Balor tells Priest, I feel like it should be me and you out there, but I get it. You're the champ now.
Yeah.
And then Carlito tells Priest, you catch the Knicks game? Tough break, huh? And then Priest says, what's wrong with you? And Carlito's like, oh, we're still cool, right? 'Cause
Right.
Priest is from New York, so I guess he's a Knicks fan.
Sure.
But did you notice this? Apparently this has been a thing like for weeks now. In the background of Judgment Day's room, there's a briefcase, and it looks like Demon Finn Balor.
Right.
It's this red briefcase. So it's like they're hinting that the demon's coming back soon.
Is that where he keeps the demon?
I guess.
Like he opens it.
yeah.
It's like Iron Man arm, that Iron Man 2.
Yes. That's it.
Yeah.
So, all right, I guess we can cross our fingers that maybe Finn Balor will be redeemed at some point.
Right. Priest
love of
versus
God.
Balor at some point. Yeah.
Also, when Raw came on the air, they always show the stars arriving to the arena.
Correct.
In the background, you could see Liv Morgan and Finn Balor getting out of the same car.
Wow.
So she's just blowing everyone in Judgment Day?
Yes.
That's why Carlito wants to join?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to join.
Then we have Truth and Miz rapping to the ring.
And by,
Could be the worst event in wrestling history.
wait.
Stupid.
I was going to say hit it 3 times. Yeah.
Stupid.
And by Miz rapping, you just mean him randomly going, "What's up?"
Yeah. Miz. Like, it's never good, but with the Miz, it's even worse.
Worse.
And, like, Truth will just be like, he'll say, like, a random line, and Miz will say it with him, but the timing will be off.
Right.
Miz trying to rap. Oh, God.
No.
And, like, he's just like, doing this. He's like, yeah. It's just like, oh, my God.
Right.
Worst entrance in WWE.
Right. This is like a rehash of fucking Miz and Morrison.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that was bad. Oof.
Version 2.0.
It was terrible. Miz and Truth hit the 5-knuckle shuffle together. Carlito hops on the apron, but Miz and Truth knock him down. Then Truth hit the lie detector.
Yes.
Goes for the pin, but Carlito put JD's foot on the bottom rope. But then Braun!
Yeah.
Braun Strowman, not Braun Breaker. Braun Strowman comes out and kills Carlito.
Uh-huh.
And then he chases JD around the ring. JD gets in the ring, and then
Right.
Truth gives JD an attitude adjustment for the win.
Unfortunately, this isn't the Braun that can run 23 miles an hour.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, awesome Truth or Chain, whatever. Next up, we have
Someone please take these fucking titles off of them.
I know. Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Becky Lynch. Liv cheap-shotted Lyra backstage before this, but Lyra just stood there and did nothing about it.
Hey.
Like, Liv slowly walked away, like, you can just go get her.
Yeah.
So Becky comes out, she hypes her match with Liv, but then Liv comes out and says Becky only cares about herself. Liv says, you people have your head so far up Becky's ass, and she vows to beat Becky for the belt on Saturday, but Liv is just really annoying right now.
She's not great.
No.
No.
And, not heel annoying entertaining. It's not entertaining. It's more like Vicky Guerrero annoying.
Yes.
Not on that level, but it's bad.
Right.
And it makes me want to turn the TV off.
Like, she should watch Goddess Alexa Bliss.
Yes.
She knew how to be a great heel.
Really, but it's not good. No, it's not good. Yeah. Backstage, a trainer tells Xavier Woods that he's cleared, and Kofi Kingston says, "Oh, I'm going to go talk to Adam Pearce." But then Karrion Kross and Scarlett walk up, and Kross tells Woods, "There's always more time to turn things around." Remember last week he said the same thing to Kofi Kingston.
Oh.
So is this going to lead to anything, or is it just a feud between the New Day and AOP?
Yes. Maybe they get rid of AOP and list the New Day.
They're going to join the Final Testament?
Yes.
Let's see. Since since we've come back, AOP has won no matches.
0 matches.
No matches.
And they're Super Collider finisher is getting shittier.
Yeah.
Because they don't really. Oh, shit.
Wow, brand
They'll-
new stable. Never win.
Never wins.
Never.
They barely hit the guys now.
Yeah.
They used to fucking run at each other. Boom.
I think even like Retribution won a few matches, like
Yeah.
to start off.
Birds.
Birds!
Yeah.
Somehow they're worse than them.
I know.
Next up, we have Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark versus Maxine and Ivy Nile versus Dakota Kai and Kairi Sane versus Body Pussy.
Body bushy.
It's your body and your pussy.
Yeah.
Number one contender match for the women's tag titles. Backstage before the match, oh, look who's back. It's Sonya Deville. Hey.
Where the hell have you been?
I don't have my tag partner anymore.
No. Sonya tells Zoe she wants to talk to her, but Shayna says we're not interested, and they walk away.
Okay.
What could that mean?
Nothing.
It's gonna be nothing.
nothing.
Like what's gonna happen? Sonya's gonna take Zoe from Shayna.
Right.
That's it. Who cares?
Yikes.
Katana and Kaden do the keg stand, and Katana falls on everyone, and they all fall down, even the ones who weren't touched.
Yes.
Potty Pussy hits the after pussy, but it sucked, as usual. Then Kaden was sitting on the top rope with Zoe Stark sitting on her shoulders, and Katana gave Zoe a Hurricane Rana. Okay, that was impressive.
Okay.
But then Maxine did the reverse caterpillar. Okay, that sucked. Right back to suck.
Right.
Then Maxine put Dakota in the ankle lock, but Kyrie hit her with the insane elbow. First of all, Max, how dare you do the ankle lock?
Yes.
In the end, Zoe threw Maxine in the air, and Shayna caught her with a knee strike for the win. So Zoe and Shayna will go on to lose to Belair and Cargill sometime soon.
Yes. Basically, it's like a tag team go to tits.
Go to
'Cause
tits.
she'd need her right in the tit.
That's true. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Backstage, Kayla Braxton interviews Ludwig Kaiser, who
For some reason.
makes fun of Sheamus for the second week in a row.
Yeah.
Where's Sheamus?
Who cares?
Who cares? Kaiser
Burger.
walks away. Yeah, burgers. But then Drew McIntyre walks up. He bitches that Pierce didn't book him for Raw, which I'm also pissed about that.
Yeah.
And Drew says, I got my world title rematch. I'm playing chess. And Damian Priest is playing with his guy liner.
So when is this rematch?
Clash.
That's confirmed.
Well, it's not even a rematch, right? But when's the title match?
Yeah.
It's got to be Clash.
It has to be.
Of course.
It's not going to be King of the Ring.
No.
No.
No, it's Clash.
Yeah.
Scotland. I got to win in Scotland.
With my kilt.
But like, part of me feels like they filmed this last week because
Right.
if Drew's there, why would you only use him for 30 seconds?
Right. Or
He's literally,
unless he does like a dark match, but why?
I guess. But like, if he's there, why not just have another go to the ring and cut a promo? Because
Right.
whenever him and Punk are there, it's the best fucking part of the show.
Correct.
They're not even wrestling, and they're the two best wrestlers in WWE right now.
I know.
CM Punk and Drew McIntyre.
Right. It's
God
weird.
damn. That's how you know you're good.
God damn.
You don't even have to wrestle and people don't care.
Yeah.
They're just
Sure.
like, yeah, just keep doing this for another year. Who cares?
Yeah.
Finally, we have Gunther versus Jey Uso, King of the Ring semifinals. Gunther, this was weird. He cut a promo in an AEW arena earlier in the day.
Yeah. What was up with that?
That was very odd.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
That
Just
their-
no one's there. It's
Yeah.
like,
I
all
guess
right.
their fan was in the bathroom.
Yeah. Jay's entrance started from the parking garage. I still hate the yeet, but his entrance is like a concert.
It
I
is.
could see why being there,
Right.
fans get excited.
Trust me. Like when I was at Raw, everyone was yeeting. I wasn't yeeting.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Did you yeet once, Eric?
I did not.
Did you fucking yeet once?
I swear to God, I didn't
I'll
even.
fucking push this button right now.
I didn't eat once.
How many times did you yeet?
22!
22!
Goldberg!
Yeah. Gunther worked on Jay's left arm throughout the match. Yes, so
Yes,
it's an
work
arm
that arm.
injury, not a knee injury.
Yes.
Jay gave Gunther a Samoan drop off the second rope. Gunther hit the power bomb, but Jay kicked out. Gunther hit top rope splash, but Jay kicked out. Then Gunther hit a big clothesline, but Jay kicked out. Then Jay speared Gunther, but they
But
hit the
Jay
ref.
kicked out.
Hit the ref in the process. Jay hits the Uso splash. The ref recovers. Gunther kicks out.
Yep.
And then it was interesting. Like, were they short on time? Because Gunther kicked out and then immediately just put Jay in the chokehold, and Jay passed out super quick. And then they're like, "That's it, Gunther wins." And then good night, and they cut away.
Right.
The show's over.
Caught him slipping.
Caught him slipping.
Yeah.
So it's Gunther versus Randy Orton or Tama Tonga. Just kidding. It's Randy Orton.
Of course.
Gunther versus Orton.
That's going to be a fantastic
First time
fucking match.
ever. That's exciting.
Yes.
I'm just shocked they're not giving that like a build.
Right.
That's such a huge match.
I know.
You know what I mean? I don't know. Although maybe Orton wins in the beginning of SmackDown and Gunther comes out and they do some sort of thing,
Hopefully. That'd
We'll
be
see.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, but that is all for Raw, so let's give some awards.
Yeah.
Who did you have for worst dressed?
I had Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman.
Yeah. Shave the head again, dude. Lose the hair. It's not working. It didn't grow back.
I'm going to go Jay Uso. Still with all the Yeet glasses and the Yeet everything.
The Yeet wardrobe.
Yeah. Best dressed?
That would be Elektra Lopez.
Elektra Lopez was good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'm going to go Becky.
All right.
I liked how she looked this week. I mean, she always looks good. But,
Right.
you
She's
know.
always on it.
Worst acting?
I went Bailey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to say the Miz. Miz rapping.
Yeah. Oh, God.
God
Jesus.
damn. Best acting?
I had Sammy.
Sammy.
Yeah, he gave a great promo.
I'm going to say Drew, even though he only talked for like 30 seconds, but he's still the best.
Yeah.
What'd you have for worst comment? Eric, what'd you have for worst comment?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Worst comment. Let me. Oh, yeah. Does that sound good, Tamatonga? Is that good for worst comment? Okay, thanks, buddy. Yeah, I had that for worst comment. Jesus. Best comment?
This was hard. There wasn't anything that really stood out, I thought.
I guess just Drew's guy liner. I don't know. I thought that was good.
That wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can't really think of anything else.
because Cody and Logan Paul didn't do much.
No.
LA Knight didn't really say enough.
Right.
Drew didn't say much. I mean, Sammy's promo was good, but nothing like super memorable.
No, it's just like generic babyface.
Yeah.
I'm gonna win.
All right, let's bottom right it.
Well, I picked Drew. I put Drew's guy liner. But you want to bottom right yours?
Who are you?
I will.
All right.
I will.
Worst match?
Breaker versus. I put Jobber.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Breaker versus Jobber. I'm gonna say the women's tag, the women's fatal 4-way tag.
All right, that was my slow mo.
That was your slow mo.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna say Jade versus Nia, even though it was only a couple minutes.
Okay.
Like, not much happened there.
Right.
Best match?
Gunther J.
Gunther J.
Also acceptable. Carmelo Hayes.
And Orton.
Yeah.
Io and Lyra was good too. I'll go Orton and Hayes. Yeah. Orton versus Hayes. Worst move?
The Maxine's reverse. No, actually, the tag team go to tits.
Go to tits.
Tag team one.
I have giving Miz a microphone.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Best move?
That springboard into an RKO.
Of course. Yeah. Worst moment?
Awesome Truth in the hallway.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I also had Awesome Truth, but their entrance.
Okay.
Just the Miz
I mean, the whole,
rapping. God damn.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Help us, Andre.
Right.
Yeah.
Terrible. Best moment? There was barely any Drew. There was no CM Punk.
Gunther advancing. I'll say
Gunther?
that.
Is
Because,
that really the best moment?
I mean,
It's true. Like,
the way that they've been pushing Jey Uso, there was some doubt that he might win this and go to the finals. Because then they could do Jey Uso versus another Us cousin.
right.
Yeah. So
I'll just go with the RKO. It
Okay.
was the best move, and it was a great moment
Yeah, it
as
was.
well.
It was.
So I'll go with the RKO.
Yeah.
All right, that's all for awards. So now it's time for breaking news.
Yes.
A lot of people are going to be happy about this. In a recent interview with Open Thoughts, Liv Morgan confirmed that she is single.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like a sad thing, too, because, I mean, I guess Liv and Bo Dallas's relationship didn't work out.
Yeah, I wonder what happened to their farm.
Bo just lost his brother.
Yeah.
So that's rough. Lose your brother and your woman. So I kind of just feel bad because I like both of them. So it was kind of like, oh, yeah, they're cool together.
Sure.
But Liv said, right now, my priorities are not to date, and it's to be the best I can be.
Okay.
But again, it's smart of her to say that because a lot of fans thinking, oh, well, now I'll go stalk her at the airport and ask her for her number. So this is her way of saying, no, I don't want to date any fucking marks at the airport.
Correct.
That's it.
Yes.
But you can hug her tighter next time you see her, I think.
I bet she smells different when she's awake.
Also, in an interview with The Wrap, actor and wrestling mark Paul Walter Hauser said, I'm literally talking to Mick Foley right now about the potential of playing him in a movie or limited series.
That would be fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Also, he, hogwash news, but he was announced as he's going to be in Fantastic Four.
Oh, yeah.
But they haven't said who he's going to be.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I would cast him as Mole Man.
Mole Man?
Yeah.
Okay. Mole Man. Yeah.
Who are you?
I don't know Mole Man.
No.
Sorry.
He was like one of their early villains.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, he's a good actor, though. I think he could play Mick Foley for sure.
Right.
Although he's probably like 40 now, but whatever.
He needs to come to you about like impressions, though.
Right.
You know.
What do you have anything else for news?
So I did. The Rock shared the first photo from
Oh, I saw this.
the set of his new movie, The Smashing Machine.
Yeah.
A biopic about two-time UFC heavyweight tournament champion Mark Kerr. Yeah. And I mean, what the fuck? It doesn't even look like The Rock.
He looks like Ken Shamrock.
right.
So they put some face
Prosthetics.
yeah.
Right. It's like him and John Cena had a baby. A super muscular baby.
It looks weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I really had for news.
All right, rumor time.
Rumors! Vince McMahon gets kicked out for sex allegations? That happened!
But then he returns and takes back the company?
He did that!
And then Vince sells the company but stays in power?
Oh my God!
And then Vince dyes his hair black and has a stupid mustache?
Confirmed!
So PW Insider reports that Eric Rowan was recently spotted at the WWE Performance Center.
Oh.
This comes as no surprise, as, you know, we've heard he's already signed with WWE.
Correct.
And Uncle Howdy is, you know, happening at some point.
It's happening soon.
Could be soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah. And then also Fightful reports that Natalya is set to become a free agent in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Is she going to resign?
I mean, she's been on NXT.
Has Tony Khan offered her $10 million a year yet?
Probably.
Imagine that. She goes AEW and then Sasha and Natalya just fight again. But that's all I had for rumors. Do you have anything?
I didn't really have much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's trivia time. No?
No,
All right, no trivia. No trivia this
Sorry.
week. Yeah. All right, fan questions. The Jericho Appreciator said, I didn't watch wrestling during Bray Wyatt times, so I'm a little, I'm over here a little like little orphan Annie with my decoder pin solving encrypted codes.
Cool.
Yeah.
I mean, if you've never been through it before, you know, this is all new and fun, but we've been through it a few times.
You didn't watch wrestling during Bray Wyatt times. Did you just start watching?
Like, I'm sure there's a YouTube best of Bray Wyatt. Just watch that. Like, especially when he was Swamp Daddy.
Swamp Daddy's the best.
The best.
His original form.
The fucking best, right?
Joseph Reiling, so how much longer do we have to put up with the awesome truth? I can't handle much more of Miz being so off.
Hi, neither
on
can
the
I.
entrance rap.
I know.
1010, because I know Def Rebel has been cranking out dog water songs. Check out Ansoland Studios. Roman's theme of greatness is the best. Okay.
All right.
Is that the theme he has now, I guess?
I don't know.
Dr. Coctopus. Did you hear about WWE 2K24 My Faction? You can unlock the final boss version of The Rock, but they make it impossible to get without paying cash. Some fucking mark paid $400 to open enough card packs to unlock them.
Wow.
Eric, what the fuck? No, I'm just kidding. $400.
Yeah. Wow.
Just to play as a different version of The Rock?
for a chance
Yeah.
to play. Because, like, I mean, the Marvel game I play, they always release new characters, and each crystal has a chance to get that.
Right.
But it's like less than 1%.
Yeah.
And I'm not dropping.
It's so, like, at least we still have, like, the Spider-Man games where you just have to do certain things to unlock new costumes.
Right.
It's not like, hey, pay us another $50.
Yeah.
I mean, they did that with some of the costumes, right? But like
I
most of
think
the costumes, it's just like,
all the ones you want.
yeah, it's just like games you played as a kid. You have
Because
to,
I like the symbiote suit.
Yeah.
I like the Iron Spider suit.
right.
For Miles, I like the X-Force Wolverine suit.
Yes.
So
It was so funny that the suit at the end of the game, he shows up with everyone hated.
it's so
It was
dumb.
so with his
It's
hair
awful.
sticking out. What
Right.
the fuck?
Hey,
So if you're a villain, you just have to go, oh, there you are.
oh, hey. Now I know who you are. Click. Camera phone.
Yeah. All right, gonna go murder your whole family.
Right, yeah.
Omar of the Apes. The only reason why Tiffy lost was because she's too sexy for Saudi.
Ooh.
P.S. Tiffany, will you have my seed? Oh, we have her answer right here.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chester the Molester. That's good. Vince will love him. The refs always look like they're pressing a button on their waist a bunch of times throughout each match. What are they doing?
Morse code.
Yeah. Well, so you know they have an earpiece.
Yes.
So they're constantly communicating with Gorilla and everything.
Uh-huh.
They're telling the ref how much time is left, and yeah, it's either Morse code or the ref might also have a mic. I'm not sure.
Right.
A way
There
to
may be a
communicate.
button he has to press to talk into it.
Yeah.
You know.
Right. But that's all it is. It's them communicating with each other.
Yeah.
Jason Deerham, how hard did Joe get when Xavier Woods gave that pondering look after Karrion Kross spoke to him backstage?
So hard he couldn't be here tonight.
Yes.
He's still suffering.
Yep. He's in the hospital because his erection lasted longer than 4 hours.
Priapism.
You're like, sir, how are we going to get rid of this? And he's like, turn Xavier heel already, please. Please do it.
Yeah.
P.S. Why is passing out still a thing? It's like saying baby faces prefer to risk permanent brain damage rather than just tapping out. Because it's fake.
Exactly.
That's why.
Yeah.
They just want them to look as tough as possible.
I mean,
it made Stone Cold.
On the other side of that coin, that means that the heels are so bad they want to cause permanent damage to their opponent.
Right.
I mean,
I would say it is overdone because not everyone needs to be Stone Cold, because when Stone Cold did it, it was such a big deal.
right.
It was such a big deal. Now it happens so often that it's like normal.
And they don't do the 3-arm thing now. Now it's
No.
just one.
Well, first the ref goes like lift your arm up so the camera can see it. The ref goes, what the? And then finally lifts up his arm, and it's just like, ring the bell.
Right. He's dead.
Testicles Mahoney.
I like that.
That's good. Did you hear Cody Rhodes saying how he wasn't a manager? Okay, sorry, that's a little Josh Reese typo there.
Oh.
Cody Rhodes did an interview saying he wants a manager.
Oh.
Did you see this?
No.
He said, like, yeah, I wouldn't mind having a classic wrestling manager. So now people are like, wondering who's that going to be.
It's going to be Arn. I got the Glock.
That would be so great.
I'm going to spill Roman's brains all over the ring.
Oh, God, I hope it. That would bring me back. I'd be like, all right, I'm here for the Cody run.
Right.
Let's go. This is going to be great.
Arn and the Glock.
Yeah. Because, like, when Josh and, me and Josh and Joe were doing the AEW recaps, and there's certain things that you can watch on AEW that are so bad that it's just miserable.
Yes.
And you want to just shoot yourself.
Correct.
But Arn Anderson it's so bad it's great.
Yeah.
Like Arn Anderson was really a bright spot in AEW.
Right.
Because the Glock promo, he's falling off the stage, he's falling off the ring. It's
Like trying to go around the thing.
he's biting Luchasaurus' finger, and then the blood pack just explodes in his mouth.
Right.
Looks like he just finished a pie. God, I hope Arn gets out of his contract.
Yes, double
Becomes
A.
Cody's manager.
Yeah.
Anyways, Testicles Mahoney says Brandy Rhodes is coming. That's not a prediction. It's a spoiler. Damn it. Fuck off, Heat. Brandy Rhodes. Can we all finally admit Andrew is right and you don't dare have a different opinion? Well, if it's going to be Brandy, they're going to turn on him immediately.
For sure.
But it's not. I can't. No, I don't think he's that. I think Cody learned his lesson that time.
Yeah.
You know? It was like, all right, your wife can celebrate with you after you win the title. As long as she doesn't do anything else.
Right. In her wrestling gear?
Yeah, she was in a wrestling gear, huh?
Yeah, she was.
Did she think she was coming out for the entrance? And then the last minute, it was like, no, never mind.
No.
Plans changed.
Right. Oh, sorry. The elevator's only got enough room for one.
Oh, Nick Khan? Ah, fuck. Nick Khan said no. Sorry.
It's not me, honey.
Yeah. Whisper in the wind. Triple H was intended to have a rematch against John Cena if he didn't tear his quad again for WrestleMania. What would the outcome have been? Well, let's see. That was in the era when John Cena never lost.
Yeah, you can't kill Superman.
Yeah.
Can't beat Superman.
John Cena wins.
Do, 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 do.
Willie Fistergash.
Jesus Christ.
Willie? Let's hope. Hey guys, random question, but growing up I had no access to internet and other people's opinions and was a 12-year-old Jericho mark. Was the Jera Show stuff actually good or do I have on rose-colored glasses?
Jericho Show? Like Jericho and Big Show?
Yeah.
It was not great. No.
I don't think I was watching during that time.
Yeah.
Because I remember that they were a tag team, but
Right.
I wasn't
But
really.
as bad as that was, the Miz show was even worse.
Yeah. But their entrance was great. We'll break the wall down.
Right. It was one bright spot.
And then we'll awesome. That didn't really work.
Right. And that's when Jericho was in his suit phase.
I hated Suit Jericho.
Really?
Oh, you liked it?
I liked Suit Jericho. He was a good heel.
Back then, though, everyone that was a heel had to wear a suit all of a sudden.
Right.
Like,
I
do
know.
we all have to wear
so
suits?
Triple H in a suit.
Yeah. The Rizzler, who loses with a sleeper? I think the last time I saw a sleeper win was Brutus Barber Beefcake on some jobber. Losing to the sleeper is worse than 100 roll-up losses. Well, I mean...
It looked more like $1 million dream. Like,
Yeah.
because he also had his other arm. And plus he had the...
Well, Gunther
legs
always wins
constricted.
differently every single match,
Which I love.
That's fine, but
Yeah.
John Moxley always winning with the sleeper. Or when Roman Reigns started his title reign.
That's right.
Like, he just kept doing that
guillotine choke.
and it's like,
Yeah.
just fucking spear him.
Yeah. That's all you gotta do.
Jay Uso, Yeeter of Worlds. If Orton wins his qualifying match against Tama, do we see Jacob Fatu debut in Saudi? Oh, my God.
I don't think so.
Jonathan Ramos, name a dream match you wish had... I think they need to space out the Usos a little more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe like SummerSlam, for like a big match.
Right.
Jonathan Ramos, name... like maybe like Orton solo for SummerSlam. That could be a thing.
Probably.
Jonathan Ramos, name a dream match you wish had happened but didn't because a wrestler was either in another promotion, era, or dead.
I mean, there's an infinite list. Seth versus Eddie Guerrero is kind of at the top of that list for me.
Okay. I had a like years ago on our YouTube channel, I did like my top 10 dream matches.
Oh, yeah.
So you could probably search for that, or if you want to see it, I could send you the link. But like, I think my number one was DX versus the NWO.
Yeah.
Because we never got that.
Well,
That would have been awesome.
well,
We could have.
you
That
kinda,
doesn't count. Does not count. A little beat down at Mania does not count.
yeah, a little beat off.
A little beat off. Yeah. When they were way too. Oh, now they're 60. Oh, fuck.
Damn it.
And then,
Sting Taker.
yeah, sure.
I mean, if Sting had gone to WWE right after WCW folded,
right.
No,
but Rock Shawn Michaels.
Rock Michaels.
That's up there.
Yeah.
And Styles, Shawn Michaels.
Styles. Yeah.
Yeah. P Nuss Pump. That's great. It's P. Nuss Pump. What are your thoughts on Stratton being the favorite for Money in the Bank, and who's your pick for the men's side? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Stratton for Money in the Bank makes sense.
For sure. She definitely is a heel that would like cash in. And it'd be great.
Right. Men's, I know you're gonna say LA Knight, but I don't know.
LA Knight or I think maybe Jey Uso. They might give it to him.
No. Oh, God. Just to like cash in on Drew and he loses again.
One could hope. CM Punk surprise entrant.
I could see them giving it to Braun Breaker. Absolutely. I'm going to say Braun Breaker.
Really? You think he's going to win that quickly?
Well, you can still wait a year, you know?
Oh. No, I want to see a cash in again.
I know. I'm just giving a prediction.
Right.
It's
Hey,
not
Raw and
necessarily what I
SmackDown are
want.
2 different shows. They could do 2 different matches.
Oh, God.
So-
I'll never forget when you said that like a few years ago. You were like, there should be 4. We're like, Jesus Christ, Eric, that's way too many.
4 matches this year.
4 ladder matches.
A men's and women's SmackDown, a men's and women's Raw.
You'd be so sick of it after the second one. You'd be like, another ladder match?
Another
Jesus.
one. Another one.
It was like Hell in a Cell. Every match should be a Hell in a Cell match at Hell in a Cell.
Every match should be a Money in the Bank match.
Like there's like 4 Royal Rumbles at the pay-per-view. What the fuck?
Right.
A SmackDown one and a Raw one.
Yeah.
Wow, look, fucking Tozawa's in the Rumble. Great.
I know.
The Monopoly guy. How much brawn could a Braun Strowman brawn if a Bronson Reed could brawn? Answer, bread. That's good.
Yikes.
Liable Chief, spelling bee for normal adults. Eric, Lyra Valkyria's real first name, it's pronounced Aoife?
Huh?
You're never going to get this.
Aoife?
Her real name is pronounced Aoife, but it's spelt, you won't even try? It's not, I mean, no one would get this. This isn't like a Josh thing.
IPHFA?
It's A-O-I...
What the fuck?
A-O-I-F-E. Aoife.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no one's going to get that. Leon Davies, quick trivia. I know this is WWE, but I hope you'll allow it. How many 5-star matches has Dave Dickhead Meltzer given WWE and AEW in their entire existence?
Oh, like AEW's probably got like 30.
You're close, 29.
Wow.
How many does WWE have?
Like 5.
He says 19.
Oh, okay.
But still, like,
Right.
70 years of...
70 years
Well, let's
versus
see. Meltzer's
3.
Meltzer's been doing it since the 70s. So that's like 50 years, only 19. AEW in 5 years, 29.
That's insane.
Hey, Uncle Dave.
You fucking mark!
Yeah, go Uncle Mark.
To make you
yourself.
angrier, Shawn Michaels has 2, and Will Ospreay has not only has 38, but 19 are over 5 stars. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay.
No.
Dashing Dan Pushfire Barry, based purely on athletic ability and wrestling skills, not personality, charisma, mic skills. So just wrestling skills. Ricochet, Montez Ford, Chad Gable.
Push Gable,
Yeah.
Fire Ford,
Yeah.
and then Barry Ricochet.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Because
I
Ford
guess
hasn't
so.
had a singles run yet.
Yeah.
He's just a tag team guy. And, you know, we've been saying for a while, he needs to fucking turn heel and go single.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Buddy Murphy breaking the fucking internet.
Jesus. 1 hour ago, he's resting his head on mommy's ass. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
D. Stevenson. It's okay, Eric. It's all right. It'll be okay. Turn it off so you can focus.
No.
D. Stevenson, with Andrew doing all the hosting and the best podcast host ever. Oh, wow. How about that?
Oh, Andrew's burner account.
If he was to take time off, who out of Joe, Josh, Eric would be lead host?
Me.
Oh, Eric. I guess it's Eric.
Joe's always the color man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, when are we getting guest appearances, for example, any of your partners or Joe and Andrew's bro? Yeah, our brother doesn't really watch wrestling. I mean, it would be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Eric's brother still has a guest pass for one episode if he ever wants it.
He never will. Oh, we need to reach out to that one guy.
Who?
The musician.
Oh, right. Yeah. Cody's neck tattoo. When will the U.S. title mean something again? Did it ever mean something? Can it be saved? I mean, I think Logan Paul is champion's fine right now.
Yeah, I wish he had a few more title defenses, but, you know, whatever.
Right. Well, yeah, you can't when you're going for the other belt.
Right.
Kimbo, why does Solo now dress like a generic thug from the Batman Arkham game? costumes. That's awesome.
Yeah. Also, someone said he's dressing like how The Weeknd dressed like a few years ago.
Yeah. He says, I swear he will get on the mic one of these days and shout, "It's the bat!"
It's the Bat!
Jonathan Smith, Michael Cole needs to give it up. How do you mistake Io Sky for Jey Uso? Yeah, that's right. He said that at the beginning of the show.
Jesus fuck.
Like, Io was getting out of the car and he was like, Jey Uso, Io Sky.
Duh.
Again, I saw another post yesterday on Twitter like, all right, it's been enough time. Michael Cole's the GOAT, right? It's like, gee, what the fuck?
Right.
This was me.
The day after, and then later that day,
Yeah.
they're like,
Right.
they deleted that tweet.
Speedy McCrab went to the flea market, saw a Nyla Rose action figure. The sweet symphony of Andrew's JR impression struck through my brain as I faced it towards the shelf. Long live the AEW podcast.
There's the Walmart that I go to that's closest to me. They've had the same Nyla Rose figure for 3 years.
That's hilarious.
I need to put a little mark on the back with a Sharpie just to make sure.
Well, what's the address on that Walmart? Because I might want to go check it out. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see if it's on the shelf.
I want to see Nyla.
I want to see the peg.
You know, I got a little funny feeling. Did the drawers come off? Because I want to check something. I kind of have a little. I have a feeling.
The drawers.
The drawers. I got a funny feeling.
Where's it at?
May not be up to snuff, if you know what I mean.
Where's it at? Is it on a peg?
I'm talking about a penis. I think she's got a penis.
Where's the dick?
PCJ with the new extended single camera shots. What's the longest you think they should follow a wrestler to or from the ring? How would you script a single camera shot from beginning to end? I mean, I like the way they're doing it now.
Yes. The best has
The
been
fucking CM Punk one.
Yeah, the best has been Sammy though.
The Sammy one was great. Yes.
Started outside all the way through the concourse, down the thing, through the crowd. It was amazing.
And then the one where Drew drives off, Punk drives up.
Yeah,
That whole
was
thing was
really
great.
good.
Yeah. Todd the Exhausted One. No question, just bust a nut 10 times for Maxine this week. All right, fair enough.
All right, gotcha.
Ethan, WWE needs to implement an off-season in this time frame until SummerSlam. Watching the show right now makes me want to bash my head against the wall.
Okay.
It'll never happen,
No.
but I agree with you.
Yeah.
There should be an off-season. At least a month. Give us a fucking break.
For reals.
Yeah. All right. That is all for fan questions. So it's now it's time to give our predictions. All right. First up, we've got Queen of the Ring final. Lyra Valkyria versus TBD. I've got Josh Reese.
Tiny baby dick.
Yeah, we're not going to pick these because we don't know
Who's
it going to be yet. It's
Yeah.
probably Lyra versus Nia.
right?
But we'll pick the morning
It's
of.
probably Gunther versus Orton. So
Yeah, we also have Gunther versus most likely Orton. All right, Intercontinental Championship, Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, Bronson Reed. Who you got?
I've got Sammy with a pin.
All right. I've got Sammy with a pin. I've got him pinning Gable.
I've got him pinning Reed.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many people interfere?
I'm gonna say one.
All right, I said one as well. Does Otis obey Gable?
I'm gonna say no.
I'm going to say no as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Sammy retains there.
Yep.
Then we've got Becky versus Liv Morgan Women's World Championship.
I've got Becky with a pin.
Yeah, I might regret this.
Yeah.
But I put Liv
Interesting.
with a pin.
Yeah. I mean, after her performance this week, I mean, how's she gonna be with a title?
I know, but they are going with this long plan.
Right. Unless
I like the idea that Mommy comes back, Liv's got the belt, and she's in Judgment Day.
Yeah.
You know?
It's true.
How many people interfere?
None.
I put one. I feel like maybe this is where they pull the trigger and someone from Judgment Day helps her.
Okay.
You know?
That's
It
good.
could be Carlito.
Because no one from Judgment Day is on this card.
Right. Does Liv kick out of the manhandle slam?
I'm gonna say yes.
Okay, I said no. Does
Foot
Becky...
on the rope counts, right?
No.
No?
We've said that before. No. I'll let you change it if you want to
Okay,
change
yeah,
it.
I'm gonna change it then.
All right. Does Becky kick out of Oblivion?
Yes.
I put no to that.
Oh.
Does the crowd throw something at them?
No.
No.
You throw, you go.
Not there.
Well,
You throw, you go to the front row.
so you can throw some more. Look at the arm on that guy.
That's an old joke. Really, that was only the first show they did that.
Yeah.
Well, the first one where they had women wrestle and they threw something at
Threw a
Natalya.
water bottle.
And
Yeah.
Natalya got hit. Hold on. Natalya got hit by a water bottle, but because they had to smile because it was the first women's match in WWE in Saudi Arabia, this is what she had to do. That's Natalya.
Yep.
As she's walking. Good job.
She's lucky the cap was on it and it wasn't filled with piss. Seriously.
Piss and shit.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that match. Lacey Evans and Natalya smiling throughout their entire match. And then Natalya put the sharpshooter on Lacey. Lacey still smiling as she tapped.
Yeah.
We're making history. Ow, my leg's broken. Ow.
And then-
ow.
And then cry.
And then cry. Yeah. Cry, hug, and you win an award at
Yeah.
the ESPYs. No, just kidding.
Right. Lacey Evans made history. Now you can see her asshole on OnlyFans.
Yes. Really? All right, we've got undisputed WWE Championship, Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul.
I've got Cody with a pin.
Cody with a pin, of course. How many people interfere?
I'm going to say one.
One.
Yeah.
Prime Boy / iShow Speed
/ some other fuck.
some other fuck.
Yeah.
How many Crossroads?
I'm going to say 4.
4.
Yeah.
AJ Styles, he only hit 1 the whole match, right?
I think he hit 2.
Really?
I think
thought
so.
it was 1.
No, I think
I put 1.
Oh.
I feel like he's trying to
I
build
feel like
up.
Logan Paul may do one of them.
That's true. That's a good point. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. I'm gonna say 1. I feel like he's trying to like make his finisher strong again.
Right, yeah.
You know. Let's see. Does Cody kick out of the lucky punch?
I'm going to say yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with brass knuckles?
Sure.
I put no. I feel like that'll be a foot on the rope thing.
Okay.
But we'll see. Over under 25 minutes.
Over.
I put over too.
Yeah.
I feel it's gonna be close though.
Right.
Like if it goes over, it's like 25 and 30 seconds or something.
Yeah.
Surprise appearance.
I put Uncle Howdy.
I got Bo Howdy.
Bo Howdy.
Bo Howdy.
Right. All right.
So if he's Bo Dallas, you don't get it. If he's Uncle Howdy, you get it.
Yes.
But if he's Bo Howdy,
if he's Bo Dallas, you don't get it.
fuck. No, yeah. If it's Bo Dallas in any way, shape, or form,
Correct.
yeah. Let's see. What's the opening match? Pre-show doesn't count.
I'm going to say IC title.
Okay, I put Queen of the Ring.
Okay.
What's the main event?
I'm going to say Paul and Cody. Just crazy little idea.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
How many times does an announce table break?
I'm going to say once.
I've got 1, and then Lock of the Century.
You put Cody?
Cody.
Okay. I put Gunther.
Yeah.
I'm all in.
I mean, he's got to win.
He's got to win.
For sure. Those are
King
locks.
of the Ring General.
Those are both locks for sure.
Yeah.
All the other matches can go either way because we don't know if they're going to push Lyra to the moon or not.
Right.
And Gable could win there.
Could.
Liv could win there too.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Right. I feel like something big always happens there. So if they're not going to change any titles, it's got to be the fucking Uncle Howdy thing.
God, Goldberg beat The Fiend at Saudi Mania. It's bad.
That's horrible.
All right, we'll see you guys Saturday.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling?